Really good, huge win, big 2 points. And just the fact the way we played the game feels good too. It was. I think we needed that kind of game. It's a close game. It's a 1-goal game. We came from behind and had to play good defensively. Had to grind it out. Had to kill some penalties. I think all the areas that we want to improve. I think we did an extremely good job. So I think that makes everybody happy. And again, at this point in the year, it doesn't matter how these wins come, but. Again, the way we played, I think it makes it feel better. Yeah, he's very direct. There's no question marks the way he wants to play the game and how he wants us to play. So, you know, I think, yeah, like you said, it was an Anaheim game. Just emotionally, whatever reason it was a flat game. And then, you know, obviously we had long meetings and talked about things, worked on things on the ice. And so yeah, like I said, there's no question marks for anybody on our game, and that's the way it should look when it's you know, when we have to kill the game or when we have to kill the clock. I think we did a extremely good job at the end of the game.
Excited for the bye week?
Yeah, very excited. I mean, at the same time, I'm already eager to get back playing, but it's I mean, I hopefully it's a good timing for us. You know, it's going to be so important when we come back, and you know, hopefully we can use this win to, you know, enjoy the break, but at the same time come back refreshed and energized and ready to go.
Good. It's you know, going into a break as long as it is. You know, if you don't play the way you want, it puts a bad taste in your mouth. So it's a good effort by everybody. I thought we played really well. I thought, you know, we took care of the puck, and I thought we hung on to pucks, which was a big. It's hard to play against. And I thought we were able to create some opportunities off it, and you know, easily could have had a couple more. It's just really a quick hit, spread them out, and final lane, and try to get a stick. So you know, it's just you know, part of our power play that, you know, we've been kind of working on lately, and you know, it's a good pass by him, it's a good heads-up play. So you know, we as a team, you know, we had a segment put together for the last. You know, I thought we took care of a bunch of the objectives, and but you know, going into the break, I mean, it's a step in the right direction. I thought, you know, we played a really good game, and you know, now we can kind of detach a little bit, and you know, we got a lot of games coming up in February, and you know, it's, you know, coming back with a win is obviously just, it feels good, and it puts you in the right mind frame.
Great, feels great. That's so funny. What's he laughing at? It feels great. We didn't like our last game, and really didn't want to go into the break without executing a good game plan, and we executed a good game plan tonight, and go and you know, reset the batteries a little bit and come back fresh and back to work. Yeah, it'll be. I expect the same thing. I'm probably when I arrive for my break, that'll be on my mind the whole time, and us collectively as a group understanding the job that's we need to prepare for when we get back. So you know, that's what we're doing, but also kick the feet up a little bit and rest up. Yep, totally. I think for everyone, we've had almost 2 weeks now with coach, and get to digest everything a little bit and take a moment to sit back. Our schedule's been pretty hectic, so it's definitely, I think it's going to be very beneficial for the break to come out, especially this time, like you said. Yeah, I felt good tonight. That's all I'm going to focus on. You know, it's been what it's been for me, and I know what I got to do to be on top of my game, and I like my game tonight, so I'm just gonna try my best to continue to do that. You know, we just stuck in the moment. Things happen in games, and there's ups and downs. There's 20 men over there doing everything they can to win a hockey game, and it's never going to be a perfect game. But so we just got to stay focused, stay in the moment more. Yeah, Waddy was sick, and so yeah.
Well, I give a lot of credit to the players. It's you know, we didn't really necessarily like what our game was like in Anaheim, and addressed some things yesterday and worked on some things. And these games sometimes are always a little bit iffy because there is a break. But I thought that the mental focus, the effort, the intensity level, the commitment to play the game the right way, managing the puck battles, shot blocking, defensive structure, those things were all there. But one of the biggest things we wanted to see was our intensity level in the offensive zone rise for extended time, grind the team down, get more net front traffic and pucks to the net. We did that tonight. So, and when you play that way, you have to play hard. You have to be committed. And tonight we had a committed effort and got rewarded for it. The response was better, and that's another area that we talked about even after, I think our press conference after the Anaheim game was about mental toughness and fortitude and push back in your game, and that's what it takes to be a team, that you have to earn your confidence. And we went out, and even though we were down, the way that we were playing, that gives you confidence that if we stay with it and stick with it and don't veer off it, that we'll be able to get another one, and we were right in the game. It wasn't like we were getting outplayed. We gave up a goal, and that was one of the biggest things we talked about. And in between periods, we talked about staying with it and not veering off what our game plan was, the commitment level we wanted to play with, and we got rewarded for it. And it was also good to see we've worked hard over the last 12 days here on our special teams, and sometimes things don't click right away, but special teams were a big difference in the game tonight, and it's good to see that take a step, and not only take a step, but get rewarded for the work the players have put in.
John?
Yeah, I thought Joe probably played his best game that I've seen with him. He had a tough assignment. He was basically matched against Eichel's line all night, and he was good on faceoffs. I thought he moved his feet. The other part, I think he's been pretty good defensively so far since I've been with him, but not tonight. He was more of an impact offensively too. He had the puck. You could see him. He made some plays. There was more. He was playing against the top line, but he didn't have to defend all night, and that's something that you want with a guy like him. Is that if he can play against other teams' top lines and make those guys defend, I think we're going to be able to grow as a team, and that's the role that we need Joe to play.
Is that why you put Austin with Ryan on that line, because of the defensive matchup you had against Jack Eichel?
Yes, that was the game plan going in, and I really like Austin's game tonight too. It was an element that I hadn't seen with him. I mean, he's such a big, strong, fast skater. He was physical. I thought that line, even Yarny was on the line, they did a very good job. So, but that, to answer your question, yes, that's why Water was up there. I think there's a lot of value for all of us, players, staff included. It was a sudden thing that happened. We put a lot of time and spent a lot of time together and worked at certain things, and now there's you know what to expect. I think the players have a good feel of how we're going to meet, how we're going to practice, some of the changes and the way that we want to play, and what the expectations are, and how things are going to be run. And as a new guy coming in, I have a really good feel of the players and kind of where the team's at, where it needs to go. Are there things tactically we need to continue to progress and do? Where is the team at mentally, and what are those things we need to do? And a big one is individual. That's the hardest part as a new coach coming in, is figuring out the individuals and where the roles go. So I think it's a great time for all of us. Have a real good identity win, get some time away, and then come back, and we got to be ready to go. Well, I'm going to take tomorrow. I got to go home. I got some basketball games I got to get to that will be tomorrow afternoon with the girls, since I haven't seen them. And then Monday's the day off of school, so I'll take Sunday, Monday, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I get up early, do some work, spend some time with the family when the kids are at school, start preparing, working like you would to get organized for when we come back from break. And then later in the week, come back here. We're going to have coaches will come back a little bit early, so we can just get organized and ready for the players to come in. And like to be energized and really prepared when they come back Sunday to get ourselves moving in the right direction consistently. Well, I think the penalty kill was very good. I thought our attention to detail was very strong on it, and we were able to deny easy possession entries, which is important. I thought our pressure was good and clears were there. And then when we wound up, when they had possession, I thought our reads, we didn't give up like seam plays, inside plays. And the biggest thing the last couple of games with it was the structure kind of was there, but then there's structure and then there's the detail within the structure. And I thought tonight on the penalty kill they had that. And then I think when you look at the power play goal we scored, we win the face-off. It's a fast, quick play into the high tip. We get it around the net front. And those are some concepts that we want to continue to work on with both sets of special teams.